Hello beautiful people, it's Bridget. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having an awesome day, and today's video is going to be a new foundation review. So today I'm going to be reviewing the new Suic'de London Extraordinary Foundation. This retails for $34, comes in a whole bunch of different shades, and today we're going to review it. So without any further ado, let's jump into the video. Alright guys, as always, all makeup on this channel is cruelty-free, and so is Suic'de London. Suic'de London is a brand I'm very familiar with. I love so many of their products. It's hard for me to find a flop product from them. However, I've never tried a foundation or face product from them. It's mostly been lips and eye products. So today we're going to try this foundation. This is their Extraordinary Foundation. It is described as a radiant buildable coverage foundation, and it has 1.69 fluid ounces of product in it, which I find to be a ton. It is $34 retail price, which I think is very fair. The average retail price of a Sephora foundation is about $40, and this is $34 with almost about, it's more than 1.5 times what the average is. The average fluid ounce for product is right under 1 fluid ounce, and this is 1.69 fluid ounces of product. So there's a ton of product in the tube. I'm going to go ahead and show you what the packaging looks like. It looks like this. I think it's really pretty. You can see through the stars. You can see the shade. This is the shade Buff, which we won't be using today, but we'll be trying a smaller porcelain shade today. So let's go ahead and get started with the try on portion of this video before we do a wear test. Alright, hi guys. So I am overwhelmed by this package. Honestly, I'm not used to like getting big packages and stuff, so I'm just gonna show it to you because I'm like, it's amazing. Look at it. It's a giant foundation. I know people think big PR packages and stuff are like a waste of like environment stuff. I don't usually get them. This is like my only real huge big package, so I'm like super excited about it. I'm probably gonna keep this thing forever and just like display it on my wall. It's super cool. And then inside we have a little sample of each shade and then 3 full-sized ones. I'm gonna try to use the lighter of the 3 today. I know it's the shade Buff. I have gotten a tan, but I'm not sure if I've gotten this much of a tan, but it's the lightest full-size one we have here. So I'm going to try this one today. You can see the color through the tube. It does look quite tan, but my arms are pretty tan. So I don't know. We're going to try to make it work. If it is really bad after 1 or 2 pumps to blend it out, I'll try the smaller sample size of the lighter shades. But let's go ahead and try Buff. Ooh, that's dark. Ooh, that's pretty dark for me. Just gonna blend it out. I'll wipe it off if ooh lord. Okay, so I'm gonna wipe this off and we're gonna try a lighter shade, because the lightest full size I have is this one, and it's like it's really dark for me. I'll be right back. Alright, so here are the 2 lightest shades. We have Porcelain, which is 101N, which is a neutral undertone, which looks pretty good. And then we have Linen, which is 104 with a yellow undertone. I like the color of this one more just because I have gotten a bit of a tan, but I don't have a yellow undertone, so I'm going to go for Porcelain with a neutral undertone, which is their lightest shade, which honestly still doesn't look that light, but regardless, we're going to try this one out today. Yeah, I definitely think this kind of porcelain color definitely reminds me of like when you go shop for like a Maybelline or a Rimmel, like a drugstore foundation, and they don't have like a really pale shade because they don't just make them like that, because this doesn't look that pale, but like I have a bit of a tan, so it's fine. But I do think if you are really fair, I'm not sure this is light enough for you at all. I'm not sure how much product I need for this, so I'm putting on just a little amount. I'm gonna blend it out and see. Oh yeah, this is definitely a good color for me. It's way more tan than I normally would go, but I am getting a tan, so I think it'll be okay. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good color. But it is definitely not pale. It's definitely not porcelain. It's not like porcelain. It's just it's pretty tan, honestly. Like, I would never normally wear a shade this tan, but I've been getting so much sun lately that I think it kind of pulls it off. So I feel like with the PR box anyways, which I'm not going to complain about free makeup. It's a ridiculous thing to even think about complaining about. I think with the PR box and everything, it's really trying to show a really good medium and darker undertones kind of vibe with this line, because if this is their palest shade, it's really tan. It's really, really tan. I think they really focused on deeper complexions with this foundation range, which is fine. I love Suic'de London, right? I feel like in the past year or two, they've really stepped their games with their products, and I usually love them. Like, my favorite collection of the year so far, I think, is the Jessica Rabbit collection. Like, that was the best review. Thought it was so fun. The collection's so cool, and I really like their products. But, like, this is their lightest shade. Like, if I just match this to my neck, it looks way too dark. So, like, I feel like a freak right now compared to my normal self, because this is the lightest shade they have. It's called Porcelain, and it's really, really tan. Like, my face looks so tan right now. I am only going to keep this on to do the test, because if it's a really pretty foundation, like, maybe they'll make more shades, or maybe I'll just tan my neck or something. But I'm going to try to lighten it up with, like, concealer and stuff, and a nice rose powder. But I don't think this is going to work for you if you're very fair. But I do think if you have a medium to deeper complexion, they have a ton of really good shades for you. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up my face. The finish of this looks pretty nice, to be honest. It looks like a semi-dewy kind of finish. I'm going to go do concealer, powder, all that, finish up my face, and I'll be right back to show you what it looks like when it's all set and done. Alright guys, so I'm back and I finished my face. I feel so tan in the face today. I mean, I think I pulled it off. I mean, I could tan this a little more, but like, I feel like I pulled it off, with the concealer and everything lightening up my under eyes, but this is what the finish looks like. I'm gonna get real close and like real uncomfortable with you for a second. So this is my skin. I think it looks pretty good, honestly. I feel like the finish, I can't get over like how tan I look in the face. It's bizarro to me. I'm sure I look normal to y'all, but I don't know, the finish is really pretty. I think the finish is really nice. I do think it enhances a little bit of texture underneath my chin, but overall I feel like my skin looks very even. I feel like it looks pretty good. It's a nice soft finish. It's not super, super matte, and it's not very dewy either. It's like in the middle. I would consider it more of a satin finish. I'm not sure. It says Radiant Buildable Coverage Foundation. Yeah, I would say it's about a medium coverage, like a satin finish. And I'm going to do a wear time test now, so I'm going to go wear this for a few hours. I'll check in with you, and then we'll see how it wears throughout the day, because right now I think it looks really pretty. Alright guys, 5-hour check-in. I feel like it's been a really short 5 hours. So, I don't like how it looks from my mouth area. I feel like it looks like a lot of texture. And I feel like it oxidized a little darker than I expected. This is the lightest shade, remember, so like, I look real tan. But overall, the finish in like the forehead and the cheeks area, I feel like it looks pretty good. But like, this looks a little textured, and I feel like I look real tan for this being the lightest shade. So, I don't know, I will check in a couple more hours. Alright guys, so it's only been an extra hour. It's been 7 hours now since I applied this, but it's thunderstorming outside. So, before it starts thundering, I'm going to go ahead and finish this video up. So let's start talking about what I think of the foundation. Obviously, I feel like the first half of the video people are going to hate me for, because I said it's not pale enough for people really fair, and people hate when I mention that. People will just, they hate me when I say things like that, but okay. I do feel like it oxidized a little bit darker than it was originally when I first like set it and everything. I do feel like it oxidized a little bit darker, but I don't think it looks bad. You can see a little bit of my oils coming through, but it has been 7 hours of wear. I feel like I do see some texture right here and a little bit of fine lines, like a little bit of creasing and stuff, and there's cat hair in my lipstick. But overall, for the finish, like on my cheeks, my forehead and stuff, I still think it looks really good. I think for 7 hours of wear in the hot Florida sun and stuff, running errands halfway through the day, I feel like it looks pretty decent. Do I suggest this to someone really fair? No. Do I suggest this to someone with a medium, deeper complexion? Probably. I think it would really work for you really well, as long as you don't have super oily skin. If you have combination to dry skin and a medium to deep complexion, I feel like this foundation would really work for you really well. Hopefully they expand the shades. Hopefully they come out with a new foundation. I feel like this is a really good first foundation from our brand. I would love to see what they come out with in the future. And yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If I find a really good review of this from someone with a deeper complexion than myself, I will leave it in the description box for you to check out. Maybe they have a better take on it, because I feel like the color just throwing me off a little bit with this review, but I still wanted to do like a wear time test and everything with it. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!